Losing weight is a process and it takes time. And because it takes time, you'll learn a lot in the journey, you know. My name is Danzel and welcome to A Moon Life. Here, I'm just here to try to help you and myself, hold myself accountable to taking care of my health. And in my journey, I lost over 55 pounds. And I just want to talk to you about some of the things that I regret and what I regret most. My number one thing that I regret is when you're gaining weight, So back in the day, I had to be under 190, back in my college days. And you don't realize how much weight you're gaining. So like if you are obese or, pushing very far out there on the scale, you don't realize what you're doing to your body. Okay. And this is your energy levels. This is the like your clear headedness, getting rid of that mental fog. Stamina is a huge one. Like these foods, like let's just say you eat a pizza or you eat some ice cream, your body is having to work two times as hard throughout the day because it's constantly processing all of these like complex I don't know how to say it, complex molecules, I don't know, in your body. Like it has to break all that stuff down when you're eating heavily processed foods. And when your body's doing that, you get tired. It's just like after lunch at 12, you come back to your office seat or your office chair and you sit down and you realize like, you start feeling sleepy. That's because your body's breaking that stuff down. Now imagine your body doing that all day, you know and you just don't realize how much junk you're consuming and also how much your body does not need as you're overeating. The biggest experiment to understand this is to eat mainly fruits and vegetables for a week, okay? Or even just for half a day. Half a day for 2 days straight. Wake up and eat fruits, vegetables, and lean meats and come back and tell me how you feel. You'll understand instantly what I'm talking about and how, you know, the way you've treated your body over time. And I haven't even got to the juicy part yet. I'm just getting started. But how you treat your body over time with the things that you put in it, you'll realize how bad you were treating yourself, how much you wasn't loving your body. I think that's one of the best ways to do it. You'll realize how foggy you are and how much it slows you down. But this is my biggest regret after losing the 50, I would say 40 pounds. You know, my biggest regret is what it did to my skin and my body, like stretch marks, things like that. Like as you lose that amount of weight, and I didn't do it fast. I probably at the highest peak I was losing about 11 to 10 pounds a month. Okay. I wasn't starving myself, okay? I tried to do it strategically. When I was younger, I would like eat very little to lose weight, but now I'm a little older and I've learned like you can't do that to yourself. But yeah, man, you'll realize you'll look at your body and you'll see like your skin is stretched, you know. And sometimes it can take months or years for your body or your skin to get back intact. And for some people, it never comes back intact. And that's not something to discourage you because you're fearfully and wonderfully made by God, no matter what. All this stuff is just physical anyway. It says nothing to who you are as an individual and as a person. But you will begin to regret and see, like, I'm sitting down and I'm like, man, I did not care for my body in this area. Like, I really tore my body apart eating so much junk. And you'll see the stretch marks, the loose skin. You don't realize how bad you're treating yourself. The only other regret that I have is that it took me 3 years to get to my goal weight, which I'm probably there now. I'm like 1 pound away. But it took me 3 years because of inconsistency. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, if you're with a family that likes to eat heavy, it's going to be very hard to turn down all that macaroni and cheese and fried chicken. It's going to be really hard. But I'm tempted everywhere. I work in the office I work at is for a pizza company. It's really hard. It's a lot of temptation. But when you want what you want, when you really tap into what you want, you're gonna make it happen. But for me, I kind of compromise. It's like even during the holidays, you don't have to eat a whole plate at mom's house. You can eat half a plate. You don't have to go so hard because you feel like, the food is so good. It's like your brain tells you just to comfort yourself with the food, meaning to eat until your body is like, it's gluttonous. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just what it is. I mean, I get it. We have feasts to celebrate and it's cool and all that. But when you're eating so much over and over and over again, you condition your body to think that way. And that's how we become gluttonous. And it's not like I'm saying this trying to preach, okay? Like, this is a very hard thing to deal with and struggle with. But if you are there and you have the same regrets that I do, one of the more powerful things I witness when I go to the gym, I've been going to the gym for years, but one of the more powerful things that I like seeing, it's not so much the muscular person that's lifting weights they've been lifting for 10 years and it looks impressive. It's that super overweight person that is pushing themselves 10 times harder than anybody in the room because they've barely worked out in their life. And they're sweating and they're discouraged. They have a lot more to lose. And there's way more effort. And that's more of an inspiration to me a lot of times than that guy that's super strong that knows how to lift because he's been lifting for forever. And if you're that person that wants to get back into health and wants to get back, I look at it the same way I look at repentance. Like, and the angels rejoice over the one sinner that repents. And I would say, I'm not saying this is God. I'm saying this is me. Like, I like seeing that person that is very out of shape come in the gym and start putting in the work. It means a lot. Okay. So yeah, if you have these same regrets that I do and you're there right now and you want to start getting started, consider subscribing. I'm going to try to post content here and we're going to shoot for some goals, hopefully in June. Okay. Stay tuned.